Caught on video, a noose controversy. You can clearly see this white firefighter tying a rope into a noose and handing it to a black firefighter.
It shows him actually tying it, looking at it, admiring his work, making sure it tightens and everything like that, swinging it around. And then when I finally walk back into the firehouse, he tosses it to me. I remember catching it and looking at it and being in disbelief. I asked him, I was like, yo, what's this? And he said, oh, I want you to figure out what kind of knot this is. And I told him, I said, I know exactly what kind of knot it is. This is what people used to hang my ancestor from trees. I said, do you think this is funny?
That black firefighter, by the way, has now filed a $25 million lawsuit for a hostile workplace and racial discrimination.
He's going to win that lawsuit because the federal government has decided, based on the 1964 Civil Rights Act, that the only way you can prove racial discrimination, two things: if someone put a noose on your desk, around your neck, something like that, showed you, as we saw there, and or they called you the N-word. Anything other than that, you cannot prove intent. Those are the only two behaviors that so-called prove intent. But again, we're talking about 1964, which is why we need to have new laws that actually protect people, because racial discrimination is much more than calling me the N-word, as well as putting a noose on my desk or showing it to me or giving me the rope or whatever the case may be, which is why we need the Workplace Psychological Safety Act so that it protects everyone, including racial discrimination, because most of the racial discrimination, it is hostile. It is based on biases, prejudices. That's why you don't hear about people winning their racial discrimination lawsuits, because the government has made it impossible for you to win. This is a rare case. Firefighter just helped that man win his lawsuit. He'll win. Mark my word. We want a law that's going to protect everyone. Everyone should be protected. We shouldn't have to prove intent. Harm from psychological abuse is enough.